Okay, a quick video here. I know the lighting's bad and I apologize, but I didn't want to delay recording this for you. This is how to use this event application funnel. And this is a hack of a very high-end event that you may have seen a lot of the marketers go to. And it's just very clean, very simple, but we know that it works because otherwise they wouldn't be using it, right? So what I put here on the top is the benefit, not the event title. It's more like connect with leading marketers, or something about maybe a quote about how you are the sum of the 5 people you spend time with, something like that to grab the attention. Then a little bit of information, a video about your event. Then you have request an invitation. Now the premise of this is that you have to apply to attend. And please don't do this if you have 5,000 people there and there really isn't an application. Be authentic and really let people know that there is an application. So this is to go to the next page where the application is. We have a little bit of information here about the event itself. And again, you can see here, they've talked about the benefits. This is the first thing they talk about. What is going to happen when you come to this particular event? And you'll want to put it in your own wording, but again, you're not talking about get this, this, and this. You're talking about this is how it's going to transform you. And then down here, we have a little bit more of the details as well as the pricing. Then we have our speakers and who's going to be talking. Just a little, fun picture there. Then another request for the invitation for the application. Then the benefits. Why should you come? And these are the different things that are going to happen. Again, we're stressing the benefits. Invitation, then put in any type of press that you've received or anything to give your audience a little bit more idea about your credibility so that you are not just passing them off as, fly by night. And then your information. And then also, please don't forget to do your links at the bottom with your terms and conditions and such. So then, the next page, when you go to the next page of the funnel, this is the application page. And here, what I would do is link it to maybe an email or a survey form. I'm sorry, not a survey form, a submit form so they can ask questions. But again, we recap a little bit of the benefits, and then we have a form. Now, on this, I just used the the funnel built-in survey elements and forms, but what I would do if I were doing this for real, and actually I did this for an actual event, is I recreated it in Google Forms so that it's a cleaner interface, and then it all goes into a spreadsheet for me where I can see all of my applications. And you can do that with a Zap, or you can embed your form, or there's lots of different ways that you can embed that and use that. Now here, I'm going to show you a little bit about how to edit this. I decided to add in here a location for an application fee. Now this is only going to work if you have your application on the same page. And I don't know if y'all know how to do this little trick, but if you come over here to your sections, you come over to the side, and it's the same thing on the V2 editor. If you just grab the arrow, then you can move your sections to where you want them very easily without having to try to drag it. And so here, what I would put is I take this out and then put in a section for a deposit. Now, you can use the show and hide element here on this button so that once I submit it, it goes to this section instead of the next page. There's lots of different ways you can do it, but you'll want to do your credit card form. And remember to do that, you just click on Add New Element, and then you click on your credit card form, and then of course you also need your select product, and then you would still need a submit button. So this I would change to a show hide if that's the way you wanted to do it, and this could be your submit to actually process the order. Okay, so we don't need that 2 times. Again, this is kind of on the fly. So if you wanted to gather an application fee, you could do that here. You could have them enter this information and then submit. It would be show and hide, and then hide this. Now to make this a show and hide button, you just click on it. And when this comes over here, your URL action is show and hide. And you would show this section and you would hide the upper section. And then again, we go down and we recap our benefits. And I don't know if for an event you want to have a guarantee, but that's always on the order page. So I'm just leaving it there so that it's there if you need it. So I'm going to save that page, and then I will show you the thank you page. Now on the thank you page, it's very simple. It's just saying thank you for applying, but I also have a place where you can opt into a newsletter to get more information. And then I would also put a place to contact you for questions somewhere on here, maybe down at the bottom. So that's how I would do that. And I hope that this is helpful. I hope that you are able to gain lots of attendees for your event, and have a great day.